See, this is from a very official site. And it's based on medical doctor with a PhD. Very official, very professional. Based on the work of George W. Crane. You know what? Anyone with the name George W. I feel like is pretty trustworthy. I'm not gonna lie. He's known for his work on marriage and relationships, and outlined several qualities I believe characterize a good wife in his writings. What makes a good wife in 1929? You can get a PhD online? A pretty huge dick? Okay, I want to rate myself. Okay, the wife is religious, sends children to church on Sunday school, and goes herself. I mean, I guess this makes sense for a wife in 1929. If you're going to church every Sunday, you're probably not getting mixed up in any kind of scandalous activities, like dancing at night or whistling too loud, I guess. The wife asks husband's opinions regarding important decisions and purchases. I feel like that is that weird to do in like any kind of relationship, even if you're just like living with like a roommate in like a platonic situation. Is it a trick question? Wait, should a wife in 1929 not ask for her husband's opinion? Is she not allowed to? Taking advice, that's coward talk? Yeah, if you're pooling expenses with somebody and you're making a really large purchase, I feel like it makes sense to ask your partner about that. I don't know. She couldn't have a bank account? True. Only if it's dinner. Yeah, isn't this something that like every couple does? Like every time they need to eat dinner, like what do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. What do you want to eat? This is your quiz, not chat's. Yeah, chat. This is my story. If you want to figure out how good of a wife you would be, you can take the test yourself. How about that? I would ask often. What does it mean to have meals ready on time? Are people like scheduling their meals? Did they like in 1929? Was it like, oh, she has to have the meals ready when he comes back from work at 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. on the dot? People... I don't know. I'd be such a good wife. Would you? Would you have meals ready on time though? Like on the dot? Oh, you're getting hit? Jesus. I don't like how this quiz assumes the wife is automatically the one cooking. Well, I mean, it is a quiz from 1929. Although... Okay. You guys have to swear to secrecy what I'm about to tell you. I do sometimes, when Aethel is streaming, I want to time making dinner so that it's ready and still hot by the time he ends stream, because I know he'll be hungry at the end of the stream unless we like get food during the stream. So I will either like check on his stream and see like I call it the well guys percentage. It's like a weather forecast. The chance of well guys and what the well guys percentage is at any given moment. So maybe it's like reaching like the 7-8 hour mark of the stream. Well guys percentage gets up to like 70%, and that's when I usually start to make dinner. Alright. This is so embarrassing. One time I like asked never mind. I mean, I guess I have them ready on time. Wear soiled or ragged dresses and aprons around the house. Whenever I say the word soiled, I just imagine like soiled with shit and piss. Was a wife in 1929 walking around with shit and piss? Was that a good thing? I don't think my clothes are soiled and ragged. I mean, some of my socks have holes in them, so I guess that is kind of raggedy. Do you think that's raggedy to have holes in your socks? Are you guys raggedy wives? Are you Raggedy Andy? Not even the sweatpants? No, man. I used to have a lot of raggedy ass clothes years ago. I gave them all away to Goodwill when I moved though. And I got a bunch of new clothes. And they're pretty nice. I keep them really nice. I tried to wash them according to what's on the label to not ruin them. Cause, I don't know, clothes cost a lot. And it sucks to have them get like holes and shit in them. But I do have holes in my socks. Those are kind of hard to avoid. I would put it like there. Sometimes my underwear's got skid marks in it, like shit crumbs, little shit nuggets in there. The wife is a backseat driver. Backseat driving was like a thing in 1929. I feel like that's a thing that takes time to evolve. Although I guess like cavemen were probably backseat caving. Like maybe they were hunting for the mammoth and the one of the cavemen was like, Grug, why if you're not going to use wood shield while fighting mammoth, you need put shield away and two-hand Grug club so Grug do more damage to mammoth. And Grug was like, shut the fuck up, I know what I'm doing. Grug, put away your shield. Grug, roll. Grug, dodge, roll. Grug, stop using shield to block. Dodge, roll the mammoth. Or maybe like backseat arting cave drawings. I don't know. I guess that like the urge to backseat someone is something that transcends time, I guess. It's just a human condition.
You have never scored less than a 10 whenever we get the Nyan drip check, so you don't got soiled clothes.
I'm sorry, I tried to go like bah, like the humbug, but I just choked on my own saliva. No, that's just chat being nice. You think anyone in chat is going to like, especially on Athel's stream, if he's like, oh, how good is Nyan looking today? Do you think anyone's gonna be like, oh, she's like a 6 out of 10 right now? There's no fucking shot. They would get banned. It's like everyone's being held at gunpoint. No, you guys are just nice. You guys are just really, really nice and kindly to everyone. Whenever the drip question is asked. I am a little bit drippy. She looks like shit. That'd actually be funny as fuck. I don't think I'm a backseat driver. I'm even when I'm driving, I'm not a backseat driver, if that makes sense. I want to be backseat driven while I'm driving because I get so like unsure of myself and nervous about where the fuck I am at any given moment. I don't even do it to people playing video games. Sometimes I get the impulse, but I don't vocalize it because I know it's annoying. I just can't understand like when people backseat the fuck out of people playing a game, and not in like the good way, not in the way that they're trying to help, the kind that's just like they write an entire essay like actually how do you let that impulse not only like go as far to where as what you look like when you accidentally the entire coke? How do you let that go to your fingers, to your keyboard, typing out an entire thing and then hitting enter? How do you let that happen? I don't understand it. Maybe it's just because I'm a pussy. I'm not a backseat driver though. Lets the husband sleep late on Sundays and holidays. I'll let you sleep late just once. What if I'm the one always sleeping late? There's no letting in this situation. I always sleep past like 11 a.m. I guess often? Wait, is this a bad thing though? If you're a wife in 1929, should you never let your husband sleep late? Because you know Benjamin Franklin was always like, early to bed, early to rise. Makes man healthy, wealthy, and wise. But you know what? That motherfucker, he woke up at 10 a.m. And maybe that was earlier back in the 1800s. I don't know. I don't know what his perception of early was. He is a fucking fraud. But I don't know. Maybe it's better for us as a society to consider 10 a.m. early and to not make people wake up at godforsaken hours of the day. I feel like the world doesn't even exist before 8 a.m. Yeah, I completely I fucked myself so hard by never getting enough sleep before school and having to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. to catch the bus. I think that had lifelong repercussions to my health and my mental state. You know what I mean? Does anyone else have that really bad insomnia, or you'd have to stay up late because you procrastinated on a project? I lived pretty far away from my school, so I had to wake up super fucking early to get on the bus because it was a half an hour bus ride. And my school started at 7:40 a.m. So I'd always have to get up at the ass crack of dawn on 2 hours of sleep, maybe even less. And it fucked me up for life, I think. I've been saying this my entire life. I think there's no reason for children to have to get up that early to go learn. They need sleep. They need sleep more than anything else. It's good for their brains and their mental health, their entire development. They shouldn't have to wake up at fucking 5 a.m. Yeah, if I was president, I would make it so summer break lasts at least 3 months and there's no homework and kids don't have to wake up until 10 a.m. I think that's fair. 10 a.m. is way better. It's still kind of early, but there's plenty of time. Yeah, and make school 5 or 6 hours long instead of wait, hold on. 4 or 5 hours long. 4 or 5 hours long instead of having 6, 7 periods. Yeah. No homework. No homework, and every day is pizza day in the cafeteria. That fucking rectangular pizza. I am rectangular. Everybody needs to make time to play. Yeah, that's another thing. Kids have to wake up so fucking early for school, and they get home if they've had extracurricular stuff going on, which I did as a kid. My parents they required me to do some kind of extracurricular thing or do sports, which I'm glad I did because it was nice to participate in that kind of stuff. It definitely helped me a lot. But you get home, you have your fucking homework, you gotta do chores around the house. There's no time to relax or have time to yourself. And then you'd say well, it's preparing kids for having a soulless 9-to-5 job when they get older. It's getting them used to it. How about people shouldn't have to do that shit either? And even if they do, why the fuck, when you're a kid, that's the best part of life. Why waste that on preparing for life sucking later? You're supposed to be in a fucking paradise when you're a kid. That's your prime, bro. You have so much energy, you have so much imagination, and yeah, hold on, I'm gonna put on a YouTube video and leave and go to the bathroom for 20 minutes. Okay, the wife is a good hostess, even to unexpected guests. Bitter adults passing the suffering on to kids. It's so true, I know. It's the people that say oh, student loan forgiveness shouldn't even be a thing because I had to work hard to pay off my student loans. Fuck you. I don't care. Fuck that. Do you think I'm a good hostess to unexpected guests? What does that even entail? Putting out lemonade for them and a peppermint? Yeah. I do offer someone a glass of water if they visit. Ask people that visited you. Yeah, I'll ask all the people who have visited me. There's so many of them. Yeah, I give them LA tap water to give them brain amoebas. Okay, I guess I'm a good hostess. I'm a neat housekeeper. Not an NEET housekeeper. Don't get it twisted. I keep things tidy. I do laundry, I clean, I do dishes, I vacuum, and I enjoy it. It's nice. Often has crooked seams in her hose. Like when she's watering the plants. Like the piping is just kind of topsy-turvy. Or her hose. Why are her hose crooked? I don't think my hose are crooked. My hose are pretty. My hose be crooked. Crooked ass hose. Oh, pantyhose. What is a crooked seam? Like it's like ripping? I don't even wear hose. Has a good sense of humor, is jolly and gay. Why does this sound like it's describing fucking Santa Claus? Would Santa Claus be a good wife? Okay, imagine you get married to Santa Claus. He's your wife. Would it be hard on Christmas? Spending Christmas alone because your wife Santa Claus is going around the world giving presents to everyone? On one hand, it would be kind of admirable, like, wow, Santa Claus, she's so magnanimous and so selfless. Just going around the world and spreading cheer to everyone. It's also pretty dangerous too. Cause who knows what could happen? Like in the movie The Santa Claus, where he falls off the roof and dies, that could happen to your wife. Just go with Santa, join in? You can't though. You have to stay at the North Pole and take care of the elves. Cause they get kind of rowdy. I think I'm jolly and gay. Bro, why is my nose so clogged today? Is there like an allergy advisory going on? Is the smog especially bad today in LA? Okay, anyone else who lives in LA, do you feel like you have a cold? Does your head feel really stuffy? Is it the big waves? All the salt in the air. Fails to set on buttons or darn socks. Darn socks? What does it mean to darn a sock? Fails to set on buttons or darn socks. What does that mean? Repairing holes? Oh, I got a lot of holes in my socks. Is slow in coming to bed. Like it's like 5 p.m. and she's like, okay, honey, I'm coming to bed. It just takes like 3 hours walking from the living room into the bedroom. Just like, I'm pretty fast going to bed. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the best parts of the day is laying down in that thing. Except for when I drop my phone on my face and split my lip open. I'm never slow. The wife is suspicious and jealous? All the time. I mean, I don't... Does this mean like she's often like... She's always thinking like... You're gonna poison me, you're gonna poison my fucking food. She's writing a fucking manifesto. I saw you with that female dog the other day. Are you secretly a sleeper agent? The wife vented. Is the wife an imposter? The wife is often late for appointments. Oh, yeah. The wife puts her cold feet on the husband at night to warm them? What is that? Wait, what? Where does she put the feet? She puts her cold feet on the husband at night or else she gets the hose again? She... like on his back? Like a warmth vampire? I don't think I've ever done this. Ethel has done this to me though. It puts the husband in the bucket. It puts the lotion on the feet. Cold feet are gross. I'm just gonna say it. They're clammy and cold, and feet are gross to begin with. If they're cold, they're even more gross. Just fucking never. The wife personally puts the children to bed. Why does it say personally? Like she's the only one who does it? Does a dog count? I would tuck my dog into bed and read a bedtime story. She doesn't let the maid do it. She doesn't say go to bed. Oh, she like walks them over there and like walks them through every step of going to bed. I mean, she's putting them down. Oh, so the wife personally executes the children. I mean, I guess I'd be around here. Can play a musical instrument. Piano, violin. I can kind of play guitar. Does that count? I can kind of play it. I know how to play some chords. Okay. Goes to bed with curlers in her hair or with lots of face cream. Like Mrs. Doubtfire? Is this a good thing or a bad thing in 1929? I mean, I guess if you think about it, it's like she takes care of herself, you know? She takes good care of her hair and her face. Probably normal. Yeah, you see a lot of like old movies and shows with like the wife about to go to bed and she's got like an entire face mask on and looks like she got creamed like a like a pie, like pie in the face. I can't breathe out my nose. I don't know if I've never gone to bed with curlers in my hair. I do put face cream on though. Never goes to bed angry, always makes up first. What if you rage quit a video game and go to bed and sleep on it and you feel better in the morning and it's just a nightmare? Are you guys of the belief that you should never go to bed angry when it comes to like anything? Like whether it's an argument or just being mad about anything in general, like you saw something on Twitter that made you really mad. Never go to bed angry? I feel like I don't know if you should never say never. Cause sometimes I feel like when you're angry about something, it can help to just like go take a breather and sleep on it and wake up with a new refreshed perspective on the situation. Cause sometimes like if you're in an argument or maybe I don't know, something happened that you're mad about, maybe you accidentally got rear-ended in a parking lot or something. It can be nice to just go to sleep and wake up and feel better, I think. I don't know. Yeah, the time heals some wounds. But it's not just time we're talking about. It's the act of like taking a really nice sleep. Going to dreamland for a bit and then waking up. It's a new day. Sun is shining. Everything feels worse at night. Isn't there a saying that's like, you'll always feel worse about stuff after like 9 p.m? That's part of the reason why it can help to just like take a little sleep and wake up. The day is new. And you have a chance to start anew. Start over. The sun rises on your journey once again. Sundowning? No, I think that's when really old people get really agitated. Everything is scarier when you first wake up. Yeah, especially if you have like night terrors. Okay, I mean like, I don't know. Like, okay, if you're mad at each other, even then, I feel like in some situations, if you're mad at someone, like even your partner, whether it's like a family member or partner, I don't think the phrase never go to bed angry can work in all situations. I feel like it makes more sense to like, it just depends on the situation. I don't know. It can be nice to just like reset. And sometimes maybe you're more angry because you're tired as fuck and you had a long day and you just want to sleep. You just need some time. Yeah, and then you stab them in their sleep. No. You guys are making me worried. I'm scared for you guys. I guess I'll put it like here. the wife flirts with other men at parties or in restaurants? What the fuck? Who would... What kind of psychopath would say yes to this? What the fuck? What in the fuck, bro? Huh? Imagine you take your wife out to a nice restaurant and she's just like flirting with the waiter. Fuck, I'm getting mad. I'm getting so mad. I have to go to sleep. I'm too mad. I have to go to... Dudes do that though? Nobody should do that. That's fucked up. Respect yourself. Respect one another. The wife wears red nail polish? Oh, that is even worse. That is whore material. Whore behavior. Wait, what's bad with red nail polish? Did the color red even exist in 1929? I don't think they got like color until the 1950s. With the fucking, what movie was that? I wish with all my heart to fly in a world of dragons. And she has like the sparkly shoes and the red shoes. But you don't even see that they're red until the end, because that's when they invented color. Wizard of Oz! Yeah, that movie. Yeah. Red means scary. But one of the colors in the American flag is red. The American flag is predominantly red. Red, white, and blue. Probably not back then, I guess, though, because everything was all black and white. I've worn red nail polish before, but I'm not wearing it right now, so I guess I'll just leave it here. The wife dresses for breakfast? Oh, fuck no. I mean, maybe some people like to put on some nice clothes when they get out of bed to make them feel like they're starting their day. If you're eating breakfast, shouldn't you be cozy? Shouldn't you be wearing your pajama jams?
Yes.
And my finest Nike sweatpants, yes. Hold on, let me slip into my prized Nike pants. Oh yeah, what if you're going out for breakfast, I guess? Wait, does it mean dresses as in puts on your outdoor clothes, or dresses as in you were naked before? I don't think I would want to eat while in the nude. That would feel very weird and gross. But I'm actually a never nude. When I shower, I put on a full scuba suit, so I feel like that might be a personal thing. Yeah, does it mean outdoor clothes, like putting on like a dress and shoes and shit? If you're going out... does it mean outdoor clothes? Okay. I mean, sometimes... I don't even really eat breakfast, is the thing. This question is tripping me up. Whenever I eat after waking up, my breakfast is either like gamer subs or a single protein cookie. And I don't know if that even counts as a breakfast. You wake up at lunchtime? That's true. I don't even wake up until like 11 a.m. I'll just say, I'll leave it in the middle. The wife doesn't like children. I feel like there's a difference between not, like, personally not wanting to have kids and being the type of like weird Redditor person that posts on that like our child free cesspool. That's just like, oh god, I fucking hate breeders. I hate fucking breeding cows. I hate children. I hate babies so much. I want to exterminate them all. Wait, there's another subreddit called R Antinatalism? What the fuck? Those crotch goblins. Ugh, I know me. That's the other fucking word for them. Oh man. When I was younger, like a teenager, I was the type of person that would be like, oh god, I hate kids so much. I hate them. I hate babies. But now, I don't personally want to have them, but they don't bother me. Like, if I go out in public and there's a screaming baby, I get annoyed for sure, but I'm not, like, sitting there seething about to post on Reddit about fucking breeders ruining everything. I don't dislike them. I'm like, honestly, I think kids can be pretty cool. I used to, like, do a lot of tutoring and babysitting back in the day. And, I don't know, they can be chill. They can be really annoying for sure, but they're kids. Part of being a kid is being annoying. You gotta get all your annoying out while you can. And be cringe and be free. People who are, like, super hateful of kids, I feel like they're kind of, like, resentful of the idea that a kid can just be a kid and they can't anymore. And they're just, like, the way they wrestle with that mentally is just, like, projecting all this, like, hatred onto kids. And maybe it's like partially just the pressure from society to reproduce.
Someone once told me, you know, you
which
are
I
an
get.
adult when you go somewhere and get annoyed when you see teenagers are there.
What? I don't know if I've ever been annoyed just by the presence of, like, teenagers. Maybe, like, if they're not supposed to be there, maybe a little worried. I don't know. If they're being annoying, I can see it, but yeah. Maybe I'm just young at heart. Those fucking youths. Those hooligans. Sometimes I run around nude to recapture the innocence of youth. Yeah, sometimes I shit myself to remember what it was like before I was potty trained. It kind of helps. Yeah, I can understand, like, where a lot of the visceral hatred comes from, for sure. Cause, like, on one hand, kids can be annoying as fuck. And being an adult sucks. And it can feel pretty cathartic to be like, oh god, children are such assholes, I hate them. But I wish I didn't have as many responsibilities like I do now. I wish I could be a kid again. God, I hate my life. Fuck, I want to go to Disney World and just... I want to put on Mickey ears and pretend that everything's fine. And then on the other hand, it's like... these people are super pissed off all the time. Primarily because everyone's always like, so when are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna reproduce? Huh? So I get that they... I don't know. I can understand where the anger comes from, but... it's too much. That Redditor anger. Like, writing an entire essay on Reddit because... I don't know, you were in line for a Disney ride and there was a kid, like, crying or something? That's just sad. Yeah, kids can be chill as fuck. If a kid is really, like, annoying and abrasive, it's probably most likely the parents' fault. Be mad at parents for being shitty parents and not at the kid because it's not their fault. They're just kids. What can they do? They don't have any... they can't really do anything except be a kid. So I don't dislike them. The wife can carry an interesting conversation. Oh man. I think it depends on the day. Oh yeah, when you go to a family gathering and they always ask like, so when are you gonna make grandchildren for us? Good fucking luck to my mom, cause she's not getting any, bro. Bro, my brother is gay, and I don't think he wants kids either, so I don't think he's gonna adopt anything. And I don't want them, so... She's better off if she wants more. Like, maybe she could get her own grandchildren by adopting a kid and just being their grandma. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if my brother wants kids. He can't, like, biologically have them, technically. Yeah, I think it's for the best if my bloodline ends with me, because... would you... I don't know, I don't think there should be more me's in the world. I think that would be very, very bad. I would not want to subject another human being to living with my genetics inside of them. I think it would fuck them up. And not... honestly, should never have gotten this far. True. Become Octomom? No. Bro, any kid that has the misfortune of having me as a parent, oh my god, I would never wish that on anyone. I would either like be the worst fucking mom ever and ruin a kid's life, or I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna buckle up. I'm gonna put on my mom pants and be the best mom ever. And then my kid's gonna grow up to be a serial killer. One of those things. I think I'm okay at conversation. A lot of the times I'm just like, so yeah. Fuck, I wonder what my score is gonna be. What? I'm a failure. I'm a failure as a wife. I got 16.2%. 16. How is this calculated? Where's the 0.2 come from? What are some of the questions like more weighted than others in the points department? Is it because I have holes in my socks?